After 11 years, a new Mario Kart is finally announced. And coming along with it is a new soundtrack, which we got to hear a little bit in the Nintendo Direct. I just want to go over this theme, and I have been wondering, can they beat the last banger that is the title screen for Mario Kart 8? No, they can't. But this isn't scripted or anything. I just want to look at the soundtrack that played on the Nintendo Direct and see what we're getting ourselves into. And I'm sorry if it's not the best quality. This was ripped right off the Nintendo Direct. Some people tried to do their best to remove the audio. I'm listening to the one on Mr. Mikey's channel. I'm not sure how much analysis we're going to be doing in this video. We're just going to play it and I'm going to talk about it, give you my reaction. I was a huge fan of the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soundtrack, and so it's going to be hard to beat. But let's take a look. All right, just that first part. Goodness, I don't even know what key this is in. So it starts out, it sounds like maybe you're in like G flat here. How's it go? So you think you're in G flat, and then it goes down to E. But then the next chord is A, which is not in G flat, and then B. Kind of sounds like it's setting us. Yeah, I think it's just G flat minor. If we just hit this non-diatonic, and so then it's down here, and then it goes up to A, which would be our 1, and then we would go to a 2 major. This is crazy. And then when it does the phrase again, you notice it goes the first time. And then it does, I can't play that part for some reason. And then it goes up to A, which this would clash. So instead they change it to, which sounds way more in line with our A, right? So it hits an A instead of A sharp. So that's pretty cool. Very subtle change. So this is why I do this type of videos, is you don't notice how much work goes into every harmony and stuff in themes like this until you actually look at it. So what I'm hearing is we have G flat minor to E, and then to A, to B, then back to A flat minor, a G flat minor. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but also I really like the harmonica. Definitely in the last game, it was the saxophone that took the spotlight. I'm not sure if this is the title screen. I'll show you in a bit why I think it's the title screen. But it might be the place they showed off was like an American place, and maybe the harmonica works with that. But yeah, it actually is really working with the racing theme. Slower pace here. The reason I think it's the title screen is every Mario Kart's title theme references the original Mario Kart title theme that went like this. Sometimes it's slower. And then sometimes it's faster. So you're going to hear that in every single Mario Kart theme. And that's why I think maybe it's the title screen, but then the harmonica kind of makes me think maybe it's the theme for the Mario Bros. Circuit, which takes place in America. However, I would guess that it's kind of a mix of both. And this track we're listening to right now was just made for the trailer, just because of the pacing and stuff like that. But let's listen to this climax here. sounds like they got that drummer back from the last Mario Kart. Insane drumming. I'm not a drummer, and I struggle with arranging drums, so you would need another guy to analyze those drums. But yeah, this theme actually makes me super excited to hear the rest of the soundtrack. Not only that, we get a Toad's Factory remake with live instruments and stuff like that. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, I actually really like this theme. Also, this version didn't have it, but the intro with the harmonica just really shows that they're really going to they're going to make sure the different music matches with the different worlds that you go to. But yeah, like, so far, it's, I don't know, the Mario Kart 8 title screen music, it's just really good, especially the staff roll. Goodness gracious, I can't wait to hear the staff roll for this. This is going to be awesome. But so far, I'm really, like, it's just really hard to beat the Mario Kart theme, but maybe this one will grow on me, because when I first heard it, I was like, it sounds like a rock song, and now I'm like, okay, it's way more than just a rock song. And so maybe it's going to just keep growing on me and stuff. But let me know, like, let me know what you thought about Mario Kart World, but more specifically, let me know if you noticed the soundtrack and thought, yeah, this is going to be another awesome Nintendo soundtrack we'll be able to listen to while driving down the road. But yeah, I'm super excited. Every time a Mario game drops, I think I'm more excited about the soundtrack than I am about the actual game. So thanks for dropping by.